Hi everyone, welcome back to No BS Eateries.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Stephanie. And today we are in downtown Winter Garden, Florida. And we're going to be trying out the Plant Street Market, which is a marketplace that has many different food vendors and a brewery attached to it. And we've never been. Well, I've never been.
Yeah, I've never been either. This place is fairly new, so we're going to try it out and we'll probably taste a bunch of different foods. But yeah.
From all the different stalls, and obviously we'll report back to everyone.
Yeah, and Winter Garden is probably about 20-30 minute drive to Disney, to Magic Kingdom. So you're not that far. So if you guys are in the tourist area and you guys want to check this place out, I imagine it's going to be a lot of fun. It's got some great reviews.
We have gotten our food from the first places as well as some drinks from the Crooked Can Brewery.
Yes, we've already been sipping on this. We walked to the Crooked Can to get a beer first, and then there's a bunch of little food places inside, so it's really cool. A lot of outdoor seating. We were looking for an open table. We couldn't find one, so we're sitting inside. There's a separate, what did he call it?
Tap room. Your tab that you start at the Crooked Can also be used here, which this place is called the
Barrel Room.
The Barrel Room.
Yeah.
And it is part of Crooked Can.
There's a bunch of barrels in here, in case you're wondering why they call it that.
Yeah, but it's a cute little spot. I mean, it's a small little bar area, but it's at least got air conditioning, although we don't really feel it.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it a little bit now.
Yeah.
But when we first got in here, it was hot. So, yeah, so we walked to the Crooked Can, we ordered our beer, and there was like a pretty decent sized line. So it looks like it's a popular place. The beer I got is also served at Raglan Road, by the way.
They said they brew it for Raglan Road, which is a pretty fun fact. We'll link our little video up here, whichever way it goes.
Yeah, it's called Try Wishes, and it's an Irish red. Really good. It's kind of weird though, when I first tasted it, because a guy recommended it, it tastes perfect. It was great. And then now it actually tastes a little bit bitter. So I don't know if that's just because I haven't eaten anything, but we're
About to eat.
Yes, about to eat. What'd you get?
I ordered the Florida Sunshine, which I'm just going to read off the side, is a clean, crisp, pale Pilsen malt lager. Sorry.
Just reading off the menu on the wall.
Yeah. And it's a pretty light beer. I don't know if Brian tasted it. It doesn't look like his lips are on there. My lips are on here. But it's nice, light, and has like a little bit of a tang to the at the end. But it's pretty light, and
that's really good. That's
if you're not a huge beer fan, it's not very hoppy or.
No, it's not. So nice, good, clean finish, and it's got a great aftertaste. So perfect for this kind of day. You know, light and cold. But so our first stop, we went to, what's the name of the pig place? The Little Piggy or something like that. I think it's called The Little Piggy. We'll get you the link for it.
Yeah, we're horrible. But the restaurants are kind of far away from us right now.
I got the pulled pork sandwich.
I was trying to look for the receipt. I lost it.
And it looks wonderful. It's kind of...
Yeah, the bun looks kind of greasy.
Sorry, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty thick. It's a lot of meat. So I don't know if you guys know Carolina barbecue. They had Carolina or Texas. And I lived in Carolina for a while, and it's vinegary, and it takes getting used to. I didn't like it when I first tried it, but then when I left North Carolina, I craved it.
Yeah, it looks really greasy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they like dunked it looks like they dunked the bun in the grease. Not like the meat doesn't look greasy.
Yeah, it is very greasy. But once you get into it, the meat is delicious. It's got some pickles on it, and really good.
The pickles are really good. They're like butter pickles, really sweet. And then the sauce that I just had was pretty sweet.
Then from the two sides, they had cheese grits, and then they had collard greens. It's good. It's good. Not a lot of flavor to it. I would like some seasoning, maybe some salt in there. But the greens are nice and tender.
It definitely would be good with some hot sauce, I think. It's just pretty bland. It does have the barbecue meat in there, though.
Yeah, and the cheese grits, the grits aren't actually cooked all the way through, like they should be.
Also very bland.
But it has corn in it, and the cheese flavor doesn't really come out that much. So, I think they're both kind of bland.
It needs salt and pepper.
Yeah.
It needs seasoning. Both of them need seasoning. So I ordered a pimento mac and cheese, and this is a huge container. So.
Oh my lord, we're gonna need some to-go bags.
This is ginormous. It's like a. Almost dumped it out. It's like a Stouffer size.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. I think maybe we should try putting the barbecue sauce on it. It's just got the like tangy cheese taste to it. I'm not saying it's horrible, but it's more of like a liquidy cheese than like a stringy cheese.
It's like a pimento cheese. Did you get
it is pimento cheese.
Yeah.
Brian was able to pick that up.
Yeah. Not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of mac and cheese anyway. I made some the other day for the kids, and I put some smoked sausage in there, and that smokiness really came out, and I thought it was good, but
I had some for lunch today, which double dose mac and cheese.
Pulled pork was pretty good. I'd order it again.
I have a wound over here. But
so we'll probably go back inside, grab a couple more things. They got a donut place, they've got pizza, they've got sushi.
The donut place is closed.
Oh, the donut place is closed.
Just for today, but they got the empanada place, which is also in the Mount Dora marketplace.
Yeah, so maybe get some empanadas. And the thing I was looking forward to, the raclette cheese. They have a raclette cheese place. So they heat up the cheese, and they just scrape it off.
Yeah.
And they have potatoes, sandwich, like all different types of things that they scrape it off onto. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and then we'll have more beer too.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're on to round 2 now.
Round 2. Ding, ding.
We ordered some new drinks.
Yes.
I got the Cabana Boy IPL. Because
course.
I have always said I wanted a Cabana Boy, and I had to get one.
And it didn't cost me extra.
No.
And then I got the apple brandy wine, brandy barley wine. So it's a beer, but it doesn't taste like a beer. So, I'll
it's very
taste it
strong.
again.
I think what is it, 12%? Yeah, 12% alcohol.
So when I first tasted it, I was like, is this a beer or a liquor? 12% is pretty strong, but immediately the apple flavor hits you and the brandy flavor hits you.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it at first, but the more sips I'm taking, the more I like it.
Yeah, I went to go get some food, and he has drank a little more.
Yeah, I probably had like 4 or 5 sips. But the aftertaste, the apple really gets you. And so I love the apple aftertaste. How's yours?
Mine is good. It's light, but it's a little bit more hoppier. And then it's got like a grapefruit, citrusy taste to it.
Yeah. So, you taste the grapefruit right away. It's nice, light, and refreshing. I think I liked your first beer better.
Yeah, the first one was lighter. This is an IPL, which is an India Pale Lager. So it's a little bit stronger, a little bit hoppier. And this one is 6.1% alcohol.
A few more of those, and maybe you'll be happier.
I didn't work today. Today is Memorial Day, so thank you to everyone that has served the ultimate sacrifice.
Yes.
I know you're not watching.
To all our fallen soldiers out there, this is for you. Thank you for your sacrifice.
So we ordered some more food. We got some empanadas, and from the Empanada and Co, which they also do have one in Mount Dora, like I said earlier. And Brian ordered these ones, and one is
picadillo.
I don't know what picadillo means.
Picadillo means I think it's ground beef with some vegetables like carrots and peas in it, and then the
chicken and cheese.
Yeah.
And then we also got some raclette.
Here's the raclette that I was looking forward to. I should have said sandwich when I ordered it because I thought that's what I was ordering, but
on
apparently
potatoes?
it's a platter. So yeah, it's on. The cheese is on potatoes. It's got these
Peppers? Cherry peppers?
Papadou peppers, I think is what they're called. They got some
Prosciutto, some artichokes, little gherkins. That's the cheese.
I guess that's cheese.
Crispy cheese.
I got potatoes and then
Artichokes.
artichokes. So you want to try the
Sure.
empanada?
Do you know what this sauce is?
He just said it was hot sauce, so you might want to taste it first.
I tried the hot, the spicy barbecue, and it burns. It's called the Reaper.
It's got an X on the lid.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
She told me to be careful.
Yeah.
I was.
Definitely said it numbed her gums.
Yeah.
It's a hot.
It does have a slight kick to it, but it doesn't have much flavor. Like, it's kind of like a citrusy. Okay, a little kick. It does have like a citrusy little. Oh, now Brian's gonna burn his eyeball later. I don't know which one this is.
Tear it in half. That's a picadillo.
Okay, picadillo.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, it is ground beef. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of the hot sauce on it.
Nice light pastry. Tastes like my favorite thing, pie crust.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that a lot.
Sorry.
The hot sauce is just a little bit of heat. To me, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You can taste like the peppers, and I feel like there's potato in it too.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And then here, we'll try the next one. This one I'll try to break in half. This one looks just like cheese. Probably gonna regret that decision I just made. I don't get much chicken. It tastes like hand shredded chicken.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't know. It's not bad.
Not bad. It's just to pay for that. I don't know.
Yeah. That's like on par with if they had a frozen one and you just popped it in the microwave, like almost the same.
Yeah, but I do enjoy the pastry because who can go wrong with pie crust?
The pastry's nice and flaky. And,
buttery.
Yeah, buttery. A little bit of a crisp when you bite into it.
Yeah. This is like a charcuterie with cheese on top.
Yeah, you know me and charcuterie.
Because it's got a little bit of everything.
It's my mistress. All right. I'm gonna try a potato.
I bet you all of this would be good with hot sauce on top of it. And I have been on a hot sauce kick. So if you live in Florida or anywhere in the South that has a Publix, they had these Stacy's pita chips that are jalapeno, and then they also had super extreme spicy or something like that hummus. And I bought both of those together. So good.
Yeah, she ate some of it last night, and I had a few bites too, and it's pretty good.
It was on buy one get one, but for both the pita chips and for the hummus. Loved it.
Want to try some?
Sure. What do you think about it?
It's good. The Raclette cheese is just wonderful. It's so good. I wish they would have like broiled it a little bit more, but
I didn't get much cheese.
you got these little. Yeah, you got to eat the cheese. The cheese is the all-star.
I mean, that's what the whole purpose of this place is, right?
So here's the broiled part. They scraped it off, and it's crispy like a chip almost. You can just peel it off and eat it.
Another thing that we like, we'll just tell you all our snacks, is the moon cheese or the Parmesan crisp. Those are delicious too.
Yeah, they go down way too fast.
Even our dog likes the moon cheese. Man, this cheese is good.
Excellent.
And we do a lot of fondue at home because the kids like to fondue.
If you ever go to Colorado Springs, actually it's in Manitou Springs. I don't know if it's still there. Last time I checked it was, but it's been years since I've been there. It's called the Mona Lisa. Best fondue I've ever had in my life. Like, so delicious. Their sauces, they had like a bunch of chutneys to dip it in. And so melting pot's good, don't get me wrong, I love it. But this is way better. Way better.
I wouldn't know. I've seen the real Mona Lisa, but I've never been to the Mona Lisa restaurant. We went to the Louvre and literally just walked to go see the Mona Lisa and then pretty much walked out. But they did have a really cool Egyptian exhibit, which I'm really into Egypt and all of that. So super cool. I have some pictures of that, but other than that, we were with kids.
Yeah.
It was a long walk to the Mona Lisa.
We just want to see the Mona Lisa. And of course, everyone else had the same plan because it was packed.
Yeah.
And anyway, we got a picture far, far, far away of this little tiny Mona Lisa.
I mean, and thankfully, like I know that the actual Mona Lisa is small, so I didn't have high expectations. But of course, the kids are expecting like this ginormous painting, and you know the crowd that's in front of it is like insane.
Yeah, and they don't freaking move.
No,
like,
and how many pictures?
There for like 30 minutes.
How many pictures? How many selfies can you have in front of a painting?
Take a picture, move along. Take a picture, move along.
And we lost Abby at the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Hopefully her mom's not watching. At night, Abby kept walking because she was recording or whatever she was doing.
We stopped to buy some paintings.
For Abby.
And Abby I think she was looking at her phone, she just kept walking. But we found her.
Obviously, she made it into the last review.
Yeah.
And she's very excited for everybody's comments. But we're going on vacation this week.
Yep.
And all of the kids will probably be in one of our videos. Well, a few of them, because I think we're planning to do at least 2.
Yeah, we're going to Asheville, North Carolina.
If you have any recommendations in Asheville, let us know.
Yes, please do. Yeah, we're probably going to do some whitewater rafting. Some
hanging out in the cabin. I want to go to Little Switzerland. Maybe the Biltmore. We're still debating that.
Instead, I don't know. We might go ziplining.
Owen wants to go fishing.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
we'll get you some video.
Yeah, we're going to incorporate where we're staying because we're staying in an Airbnb and our little adventures. This will be our first go around at a travel vlog.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to finish up our cheesy deliciousness here.
Yeah. My idea when we came here was to just order one thing from everything, but I think we're done.
I don't think it's possible. We have completed our experience here at the Plant Street Market. And Brian, what do you think?
Well, Stephanie,
I'm an interviewer.
I like it. Not quite what I expected it to be, but I do like the vibe. It is centered around the brewery, and there are a lot of people, you know, sitting down having beers. The food is okay. Nothing really stood out to me. We were talking about it before. I think I like most the Raclette cheese. Second, probably the pulled pork sandwich, and third, the empanadas. And I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you can really go wrong with them. It's just okay, you know, just okay. And the mac and cheese, nah, I didn't like it. And my 2 sides with the pulled pork sandwich, they weren't salty enough. Yeah, the mac and cheese needs something else inside, and you could add things inside. I just didn't want to pay extra for all of that, so I didn't, because I felt like the mac and cheese should speak for itself. And I agree with Brian. The Raclette cheese is probably the biggest highlight, as well as the pulled pork in the sandwich. The bread itself, I don't know what they did to it, but it was greasy, weird, whatever. Maybe that from touching the meat and then touching the bread, or that's just how they roll. I don't know. You're right. I think they dipped it in some sort of juice, but it's mostly grease. So, yeah. But, and the beers were good. So. Yeah, I like the beers. There's a nice variety of beers. You know, I like my barley wine, I think, the most out of all the 4 that I tasted. Second was Stephanie's Florida Sunshine, her first one. And what about you? My favorite was the Florida Sunshine, the first beer. And then second favorite would probably be the second beer I had, the grapefruit. Yeah, the Cabana Boy. Yes, the Cabana Boy. That's right, Stephanie, her Cabana Boy. Yes. As always, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, No BS Eateries, and see you in the next one. Yep. Bye, guys.